Alright welcome to my channel. Alright, here I just want to share a quick breakdown on the trade I sent to my Telegram channel. This is my Telegram channel on Bitcoin. Alright, that was just yesterday. Alright, so let's dive into the video. Alright, so on Saturday, which is yesterday, because at the time I'm making this video, today is Sunday. Alright, so at the time of yesterday I sent a trade signal on my Telegram channel, which is a buy signal, but we took stop loss right over here. It was the buy. I told them to buy Bitcoin, right? But we hit stop loss. So I'm just here to basically share what happened, all right, or what I saw that made me took the buys, and what later happened that make me change direction. All right, so stay with me. So on Bitcoin, when I came on the chart, although I noticed, or I know already, that Bitcoin has been declining, because judging from this point over here, you can see a downward movement, right? So what you can see here is kind of a correctional movement that we still push price Bitcoin down, all right, to the downside. So that's just it. All right, I know, yeah, we are in a downward movement, but that doesn't mean that you can't catch a buy. All right, but you should always follow the major trend, all right, or what's really happening. All right, so that's by the way. All right, so I woke up that day, that was on Saturday. I think that was at the time I sent the trade was at 7:15 p.m. all right, so I noticed that price has been creating bullish structure, right, from this low and this low. You can see creating higher highs, higher lows. Price is unable to take out lows. All right, I'm seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. All right, at this point. All right, then I map out my highest point price got to yesterday, the previous day. All right, because that's my trading system. My trading system is based off of price action, support and resistance, and then what is it called, yeah, price action, in general name, price action, yeah, because I deal with candlesticks a lot. All right, I understand them a lot. I read them a lot. That's base of my strategy, of my strategy. So this is the highest point price got to yesterday, that's Friday, and then this was the lowest point at this point. So I map out my highest points because I saw that price has traded above it, and then price came back to retest at that point. As you can see, it retested, but it created a rejections. All right, not only that, there's a level which I saw that it bounces off of, right? You can see this is a beautiful level, because price bounced off of this level and dropped, and then came back, made a hesitations, and then later broke it out, came back for a retest and formed that rejections, right? So what made me took the buys was this bullish intent, this bullish candle that made me, yeah, I'm going in for the buys. Right, I waited because I saw price at this point when I came. Then I told them to hop in on the buys, but our stop loss was just below, I think below here, or below this candle, I think so. So when I sent the trade signal, price indeed went to our direction in small profits, and then came to exact this high, like came to this point, right, created a double top, right? So but what made me still held my position, all right, or still allow them to hold the position is because of my rules. I'm following my rules, all right, but I neglected the reason I took the loss, or I took an L, is that I neglected the candlestick that is forming. All right, that's why I said my strategy is based off of candlestick, but at that time I made a mistake. All right, I refused to close or tell them to close. All right, so as you can see, as price is creating bullish candle, it is rejecting by the sellers. It is rejected by the sellers. You can see this is not a healthy bullish candle. That tells you or indicates a continuous upward, right? It means exhaustions from the buyers. Sellers are trying to overtake or come into the market. So I neglected all these confirmations. Even when price created a bearish engulfing after the double top, created a bearish engulfing pattern, candlestick pattern, but I didn't close, right? So I left it. Price created another bearish engulfing. I didn't close, because at this point price is retracing back to the neckline of W pattern. All right, because this is a W pattern formation. All right, so price was retesting there. I was expecting that price should from here continue buying, but that didn't happen. Price later hit our stop loss. Automatically, I know that yes, my bias has already changed. Because as price broke my premium level, remember this is the highest point of that yesterday, that Friday. As price broke below it, that means I will be selling, because I will be going in line with the trend. Now I will be confident to send the trade. So that's why I later send the trade on the Telegram. You can see that after the buys trade, I told them SL hit on the buys, which shows directional change. Sell Bitcoin now. That's when I send this trade. You see, I send the sell after the break below the previous highs, right? So I send the trade signals to them. All right, so as you can see, we sold. From there, price dropped massively. I told them to exit at this point, then they took their profit. All right, that was how I caught the sell move. That was how I caught this sell move. All right, so and again, then today being Sunday, I sent a trade signal to them. I think that was in the morning around 9 o'clock. You can see around 9 o'clock. So the reason I entered this sell is completely a mistake, right? It's completely a mistake, because as price dropped here, all right, it retested at this point, all right, because it's retested on the neckline of this double top. This was the neckline. It retested there and then came back. It failed to break the low, right? It started ranging, kind of small ranging, but at this point I was expecting that price should drop. Reason being that I drew my trend line, but I didn't wait. This was the mistake I did here. I drew my countering trend line at this point. All right, wait, hold on, guys. Crazy good. This was my countering trend line. This was as price got here, it reacted. Got here, it reacted. Get here, I didn't wait for this candle to close below this trend line. I sent in the trade. As you can see, price rejected off the trend line and bought. We took stop loss on this trade, all right, which is here. We took stop loss on that trade. Okay, this was the one. Hold on. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, yes, it was the another entry. This was it. I sent the trade. I didn't wait. You can see I didn't wait. It remained 26 seconds for the candle to close, all right, but I didn't wait. I sent in the trade signal. That was why we hit stop loss on that trade. All right, I informed them, right? I told them SL hit on this trade, wait for a recovery in a bit. All right, so now let me explain why we took this recovery. This was a massive recovery. All right, after it took us out, I waited patiently for New York session to open, which is around 2 o'clock p.m. So when that happened, already I saw this massive bearish candle, another bearish candle. This same thing is what see, just learn candlestick, guys. This same pattern is what happened here. You can see one, another, no, the bearish one, this bearish candle, one and another one. The same thing. All right, so I know that price will definitely drop no matter what. So I told them to hold. I will send a recovery trade. So I waited as price this candle break below my previous day close. This point, this grid line you are seeing, this grid line is my previous day close based on my strategies. All right, so it break below my previous day close, which is Saturday closure at this point with a healthy candlestick. As price retested, I waited because I only enter New York sessions, all right, or London sessions. So as price retested here, I didn't enter. I waited for this bearish candle to close below again. That will confirm my entry. As price closed below with the candle, I sent in the trade. As you can see right over here. I just want to show everything. All right. Yes. As you can see, I waited for this candle to close. You can see there's no timing. There's no timing for the candle. It has closed already. I send in the trade immediately, and immediately I send the trade. One candle just hit our take profit. One 15 minutes candle hit our take profit. As simple as that. So this is basically structure, guys. This is basically structure, guys. If you know what you're doing and you stick to one strategy or one trading system, you'll definitely get this. All right. So peace out, guys, and thank you guys for watching. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, so that whenever I post, you get notified. All right. Take care, guys. I remain Odera Forex.